Let's not sugarcoat this. If you're sitting there wondering why she's not texting back, why she only hits you up when she's bored, or why she suddenly got distant the moment you showed real interest, here's the reality. She likes attention. Not you. Harsh? Yeah. But necessary. Because too many guys waste their energy thinking she's into them, when all she really wants is the dopamine hit of feeling wanted. You're not her person. You're her mirror. She looks into you to see how desirable she is, and the moment that mirror stops reflecting what she wants, she bounces. Let's break this down. There's a difference between someone liking you and someone liking how you make them feel. Big difference. When she likes you, she's curious about your world, your opinions, your flaws. She asks questions, she remembers things you say. She shows up. When she likes attention, she ghosts, breadcrumbs, love bombs, and vanishes. Her presence is inconsistent. Her words don't match her actions. One day she's hot. The next she's cold. And it leaves you confused as hell. But let me tell you something real. Confusion isn't love. It's manipulation. Or worse, it's indifference masked as interest. And the more you try to decode her mixed signals, the deeper you fall into the trap. Here's the playbook. She gives you just enough to stay on the hook. A story reply. A flirty text. A compliment out of nowhere. Maybe she even sleeps with you. But the moment you try to create something real, she backs off. Why? Because the game stops being fun when it's not about her anymore. When it requires effort, vulnerability, reciprocity, she's out. She's not building with you. She's feeding off you. Attention is her currency. And she'll collect it wherever she can. Instagram likes. DMs from guys she'll never meet. Snap streaks. Half-hearted convos, even exes she swore she was over. She'll keep you in her orbit. Just close enough so you don't move on, but far enough so you never feel secure. She'll breadcrumb you. Toss you a "Hey stranger" text just as you start to forget her. You think it's a sign. It's not. It's a leash. And the worst part? She'll convince you you're the crazy one. That you're too sensitive. Too intense. Too needy. Nah, bro. You're just waking up. And waking up feels like betrayal when you've been lied to by silence, not words. You think you're building something real. She thinks she's collecting likes. You see a future. She sees a scoreboard. You want connection. She wants control. Let's make it even more real. Think about how often you initiate. How often you reach out, plan things, ask her how she is. Now think about how often she does the same. There's your answer. And I know what you're thinking, but when it's just us, it feels real. Of course it does. Because in that moment, she's getting what she needs, your attention. But what happens when you need her support? Her care? Her consistency? Nothing. It's emotional capitalism. She invests the minimum for maximum return. And you're stuck trying to be enough. So what do? First, stop playing the clown in her emotional circus. Stop dancing every time she tosses you a crumb. You deserve a full meal, not scraps. Second, observe her patterns. Does she disappear for days and come back when she's bored? Does she only show affection when she's in public or when no one else is giving her attention? Does she constantly need reassurance but never gives it back? That's not love. That's ego maintenance. And you're the unpaid intern. Now let's talk solutions. Distance yourself. Not to manipulate her, but to protect yourself. Give energy to people who value it. Focus on your purpose. Hit the gym. Build your vision. Create a life so fulfilling that her validation becomes irrelevant. Here's what's wild, the moment you stop feeding her attention, she'll panic. Not because she misses you, but because her source dried up. You became her fan club, and now the concert's empty. Don't fall for the encore. Block the number. Mute the stories. Say no to the casual hangout. You don't owe her closure when she never gave you clarity. Start giving that energy to yourself. Learn new things. Grow. Stack wins. Level up emotionally, financially, spiritually. Build a tribe of real people who value you, not your attention. And if she comes back, cool. But you're not the same. You're not available. You're not easy access. You've moved on from being an option to becoming the one who chooses. This isn't about hate. It's about self-respect. You can't love someone who's only in it for the applause. That's not a partner. That's a performer. And you're not the audience anymore. Ask yourself, does she bring peace or chaos? Growth or confusion? Joy or drama? That answer will tell you everything. Because real love doesn't make you anxious. It doesn't have you checking your phone at midnight hoping she cared. It doesn't leave you questioning your worth. Real love makes you better. It shows up. It communicates. It values you. So if you've been there, if you've been that guy who thought she cared, only to realize she was just addicted to being adored, drop a "been there" in the comments. Let's flood the chat. Let's show other guys they're not alone. And if you know someone stuck in that loop, share this with them. Let them know the truth, she doesn't love you. She loves being chased. Hit subscribe, because we're not done. In the next video, we're talking about how to stop being the emotional provider for someone who wouldn't even pick up your call. Stay sharp. Stay woke. And stop giving attention to people who don't deserve your presence. Respect yourself. Walk away. And don't look back.